Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and happy Saturday. It's finally the weekend, my friends, and it's time for tech analysis. So, this week I built desk bots. We built them for the advanced game, and of course, I did that common charity version. And a lot of cards were actually used the same between the two. And before you start thinking I chose something from the main deck, let me just throw that over to the side, because I know you guys are smart enough to have read today's title up there. So today's topic is really going to be about Linkuriboh. So this guy's amazing. He's just a little Link 1. One level 1 monster. Doesn't say that it has to be a non-token, which is what we're really here to talk about. Again, if you guys looked at the Feb 7 2022 ban list, what you guys may have noticed was Scapegoat is at 3 again, which means a goat control in today's modern era is not only possible, but abusable with this card. And I'll get to that. Let's talk about how much you guys can expect to be spending on Linkuribohs first, okay? So I took the liberty. I went over to the TCG player because again, this is where I source a lot of my cards when I buy them. The one I'm using right here, the maximum gold, $2 to $3, not terrible. The dual power ultra rare, close to 3 to 4. The Codebreaker structure deck, and of course, this is the one that we were able to use in the common charity. It's still $2 to $3, and it just gets a little more expensive from there. They got the Shonen Jump promo, 3.5 to 7.5, and then they had the Advent calendar from 2019. This is going to run a solid 6 to 6.5. So it's not going to break your wallet in order to get yourself a copy or two of this. And again, I think this one's just fine. It's the perfect mix between having an ultra rare and a common. So of course, this is just my personal favorite. But it is one level 1 monster. And again, like I said, tokens, scapegoats, perfect, right? Right. Effect. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you contribute this card. Change that monster's attack to 0 until the end of this turn. Well, this is going to cause a battle replay, so they can choose not to attack with that card now, which is fine. We didn't want them to attack anyway. That's why we zeroed out the guys that count. But that's not the important part. The important part is this next part of the effect. If this is in your graveyard as a quick effect, you may tribute a level 1 monster, special summon this, and you may only use this effect once per turn. So really, we're able to, in the same turn as we have a level 1, and again, for us, it was usually Battle Fader during playtesting, or Despot 1, as those were our level 1s that we were most fixated with. The occasional Thousand Eyes Restrict. Really, the reason that we ended up using it so darn much was we were able to activate scapegoats in our other matches, and we were then able to special summon it back. So if we'd already used its effect, and then we were able to generate our scapegoat tokens, comes back to our turn, we're able to then use a copy of this from our extra deck to play one to the field, then use it to go into something else, linking something that says 2 names, use it with a scapegoat token, then you take another scapegoat token and generate your Linkuriboh back, and it was able to link climb a little bit faster, but you were also able to use it as a mix between using the scapegoats as the tokens that they were, or turning them into a Linkuriboh and then blocking 2 attacks. So pretty cool. Outside of that, it's still very useful whenever you're talking about instant fusion targets. Thousand Eyes Restricted and actually Millennium Eyes Restricted, should have grabbed it out for this, are both very good targets for this as well. And it's just kind of hard to beat stuff like that. And any deck that wants to use 1 for 1 a lot, you can also see these cards getting teched in there as well. So it's not that it's super niche. Not sure. Correct me in the comment section. But it's very usable. It's versatile. A lot of decks can actually use the card. It's not terribly expensive. It's also not a 10-cent common. But it is worth having. It is worth playing. And I hope that you guys get a chance to play it. Since today is a short video, I'm not going to bother you with all the rest of this stuff. The only thing I want from you guys is to see whether or not you guys can go out there and have yourselves a great day, okay? Just focus on that. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you next week on Deckmaster Monday, all right? Later.